Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is new Sleep Token Day. Damocles is a new single from Sleep Token, single number 3 for the upcoming Even in Arcadia album coming out in May. You know me and how recently I was really feeling disconnected from Sleep Token sound, and even these two new singles, despite being quite interesting and quite different, I guess, from a lot of other music I usually listen to, they still are yet to catch me. They're still yet to lure me into this new album. I'm a big fan of what they were doing in the beginning of their career, especially The Sundowning, their first album. Let's just say Take Me Back to Eden just wasn't an album for me. So cautiously, I am still excited to see where they take us with this new album. Especially a track with such a poetic name as Damocles. Because if you don't know, Damocles is a piece of ancient Greek mythology that basically represents a constant state of danger. Basically, Damocles wanted to be a king, and he was granted that wish with one condition. There's always a sword flying above his head that could fall at any second and kill him. And he very quickly regretted his wish to be a king because he realized he couldn't live with that anxiety. So I think that's a pretty interesting hook to lure us into the song. We'll see what it's all about. We'll take a little look at the lyrics as well, but Damocles, Sleep Token, please be good.
Well, I've been waking up under blades, blue blossom days. If only Damocles would hit me back. No alabaster carvings or faces on a farthing would prevent my head from fading to black.
Chiller song.
And it feels like falling into the sea from outer space in seconds to me. And I play discordant days on repeat until they look like harmony.
Nice. Harmony, and it's actually
When the river
harmony.
runs dry and the curtain is cold, how will I know if I can't see the bottom? Come up for air and choke on it all. No one else knows that I've got a problem. What if I can't get up and stand tall? What if the diamond days are all gone? And who will I be when the empire falls? Wake up alone and I'll be forgotten.
Damn.
Well, I know I should be touring. I know these chords are boring, but I can't always be killing the game.
I know I should be touring, I know these chords are boring, but I can't be always killing the game. That's kind of a funny lyric. I mean, that's not at all what I expected from a song called Damocles, but hey, that's interesting. It's a bit of a chiller track, which is about time.
What is silent to you feels like it's screaming to me. When nobody told me I'd get tired of myself.
Okay, this is a cool ass bridge. Bow, bow, bow.
When the river runs dry and the curtain is cold, how will I know if I can't see the bottom? Come up for air and choke on it all. No one else knows that I've got a problem. What if I can't get up and stand tall? What if the diamond days are all gone? And who will I be when the empire falls? Wake up alone and I'll be forgotten.
They be hitting us with melancholy this time around. It's a nicer, simpler track, although the drums are kind of going crazy here. Woo-hoo! If only those drums were still produced by George Lover. They would sound delicious. Hey, I mean, it's a much simpler track compared to the other two songs, and much more listenable, too. Might I add? Damocles, Sleep Token. There you have it. Well, that, ladies and gentlemen, was the third single from Sleep Token for their upcoming album, Even in Arcadia, called Damocles. We had a crazy bit of avant-garde track as Emergence. We had a bit of a crazy pop mix with black gaze with the last track, Caramel. And now we've got a more pop rock, chill, a very simply structured track, Damocles, in contrast to the other two. And I gotta say, I enjoyed this one the most. It's easily, it's easy to get into this. It's much easier to get into this than the other two, because it's not unnecessarily complicated to the point where it just kind of sounds try hard, in my opinion. There are some interesting elements here still, like for example that outro was really cool with the drums going a bit more crazy, and of course a beautiful piano, always present in a lot of these slower Sleep Token tracks, which helps kind of tie it all together. I enjoyed this one quite a bit, and I definitely enjoy this one much more than the other two. Lyrically, it's interesting. It's, again, pushing a lot of the melancholy that Sleep Token has been putting out in these last two songs, I guess 3 now songs. And the band is in a very interesting position because obviously they were not a big band just a few years ago. Like, nobody knew about them. They were just doing this anonymous thing, this concept, and it was fun. It was really cool. It was fun to watch them grow into what they eventually became. This massive band touring the world, millions of listens, millions of fans around the world. It's really interesting, but it's also an opportunity for them to talk about some of the negative ways that impacts. And I think that's what Damocles symbolizes in this track particularly, because if you remember in the intro, I explained what Damocles is. It's the constant fear of danger or of something falling apart, or, you know, quite literally death or something. When you reach some kind of favor, you know, whether it's kingship or fame, in Sleep Token's case. So maybe that's what they're pushing for, like the constant feeling like they need to do better than the last album, than the last song. The constant feeling that their songs are boring, their songs are not as good as they used to be, stuff like that, which I think is an interesting exploration, and it's done so in a still very much poetic way, as opposed to a lot of the bands. And oh my god, this is my least favorite genre of fucking metalcore bands, when they start complaining about fans complaining about them. This is not that. I think the last song was pushing into that direction a lot as well, lyrically. But again, it's done in style of Sleep Token. It's done in their kind of poetic way that they make these songs, and of course, it very much still sounds like Sleep Token. It still very much sounds like something off Eden record. I'm interested. I'm interested to see more of this. Definitely my favorite song is this one, just because it's simple, and I like it, and I want to hear more interesting stuff from this record. Maybe something in this direction, maybe something in a different direction, but we'll see. There's not much time left to wait. So let's just be patient, y'all, and wait for the new record by Sleep Token to drop to judge it for ourselves. This was Damocles. Let me know in the comments what you think about this track right now. Let me know what you think. I think it's fine. I think it's fun. I think it's interesting. It's melancholy, baby. It's melancholy season. That's what they all say. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed your time with me. If you did, like, comment, subscribe to see more of these. Engagement really helps YouTube channels, so don't forget that. But I'll see you in the next one.